Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's video we're going to be going over our factions matchup. I am the Open Great League Specialist for my factions team, which is Texas PvP. And here's my first round over here on the left side. I'm running Scrafty, Diggersby, Altaria, Galarian Stunfisk, Cresselia, and Nidoqueen, Shadow Nidoqueen. And we're playing against Azumarill, Galarian Stunfisk, Shadow Nidoqueen, Skarmory, Venusaur, and Shadow Swampert. So the very first things I really noticed about this team is that Venusaur is a really interesting pick, and that Shadow Swampert with energy can absolutely go crazy. Now, in the team versus team aspect, the thing that's looking absolutely the worst is the Skarmory. I really only have two answers to that in the Diggersby and the Galarian Stunfisk. Scrafty can win in the twos, but you're going to have to use more shields than they do. But it could win if I want to. But Scrafty's kind of scary to bring against this team, as it just auto loses to 3 of them on. Kind of loses to Skarmory and Shadow Swampert as well, because Shadow Swampert can 2-shot with the Hydro Cannon. So it would be really risky to bring Scrafty. Not unheard of, if I can call a team, but really risky. But as far as the strength of the team, Diggersby looks pretty good here. Cresselia looks like a pretty safe swap. I'm running Future Sight because it's going to be better against the Venusaur and Nidoqueen. And Moonblast kind of doesn't do anything against these Mon. It's resisted by 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Mon. So I might as well go for the move that's at least super effective against 2 of the Mon. All right. So this is the first. I came up with 2 teams before we did the match in doing practice with teammates. This is the first team. I think I've showcased this team in some videos in GBL. I'm very familiar with it. It's a very good ABB line. Only thing is, it's pretty predictable, and especially from a show 6 pick 3, and we're really afraid of a Skarmory lead. So yeah, trying to switch into the Diggersby here. They come in with Swampert. This matchup's actually not as horrific as you would think. You can soak one of these, and you can KO the Swampert with an Earthquake in the ones with the extra mud shots. So I went for the bait. They called the bait, and I'm absolutely in shambles because they're for sure going to shield this one, and now they're just going to go crazy on energy advantage here because Diggersby's not going to be able to subjugate this to anything because I'm never getting to another Earthquake. I decided to throw some damage out there, but it just allows them to kind of farm up more. So maybe not the best call, but yeah, we're coming with Cresselia. We're going to try to farm down, but that's not going to be possible because they just have so much energy. They're going to get to 3 Hydro Cannons if we try to farm, and we'll never KO this. And I really don't want to use the shield because we know there's Skarmory in the back, and I'm sure I'm going to need that shield for Galarian Stunfisk. Hopefully the thing in the back is something we can deal with, maybe a Nidoqueen. Venusaur's okay, but this game's pretty much over. I'm going to throw the Earthquake. They don't have to shield this. They're going to be in Rock Slide range. They're going to throw the Frenzy Plant. If I shield this Frenzy Plant, they're going to shield and throw a Frenzy Plant again and actually beat me to the 3rd one. So I decided not to shield, but then now what am I shielding? I'm shielding a Skarmory's move against the G-Fisk. Trying to get the timing down well. It is, I mean, I'm doing the timing well, but this is pretty much over. The last thing I really have to note here is that I really shouldn't show my moveset on Cresselia. Skarmory's not in KO range for Future Sight anyways, so when he KOs me, I just need to make sure not to throw any moves on Cresselia. Just let him take me out, and well, we could throw Grass Knot, I guess. No, but we would just let it go down. So now I got to think about game 2. Again, like I said, Diggersby, Altaria going to be pretty good core. Cresselia is a really safe swap, so this was the secondary team that I'm going with. We really have a lot of pressure against Swampert, which I assume Swampert's coming every game. And yeah, we'll just see what they have. I think this game started a little later here. Let me get to that. They start Azu, so this is absolutely horrific. I come into Cresselia, and they actually don't leave right away. This is absolutely perfect for me. Instead of trying to get good timing, I need to make sure that I actually throw this onto Azu as to get it at least low enough to do something with. And I actually tried to press the shield here, but I guess I wasn't able to, which ended up being fine. Skarmory's coming in, and we wouldn't have done anything to this anyways. But now I have to show the Future Sight because I want to throw a single resisted move rather than a double resisted move. just to try to get the damage on this. The real end game here is to try to get this into 1 Fire Punch range, but this is actually not in Fire Punch range. So I decided I'm going to come in with Altaria. This is where I come up with a crazy plan. I come in with Altaria, and I'm going to shield once, farm this all the way down, get a ton of energy, and start pressuring the Azu. Since I got the sorry, someone was talking to me right there. Since I got the Grass Knot off, I'm gonna try to put this in range of getting hit by a Moonblast. So they do end up shielding the first one. They don't shield the second one. Sad times. I'm going to throw... Oh, we have to shield everything, so we knew they had a Hydro Pump. They actually throw a Play Rough, so now I know they don't have Ice Beam. This is really good for us because we can get the timing here. I think this was false CMP, so I swap and catch the Play Rough onto Diggersby. This is amazing. Shields down situation. I'm pretty sure it's Swampert in the back because Swampert and Skarmory just, you know, they go well together. And this is definitely not going to KO us. And we get the Earthquake off, and they're going to be super low from this. We get a little bit of farm on the Altaria, and we'll be able to get to the Sky Attack on the Azu because they're out of energy. At this point, we don't know the second move of this Swampert, but I figure it's Earthquake. Actually, I'm looking at my team. Maybe it wouldn't be Earthquake. It's probably going to be Sludge Wave for just the Altaria because Swampert with Hydro Cannon is pretty good against the rest of the team. So now I have to come up with the third team here based on what I've seen. And I've seen Swampert in every game, but I haven't seen a Swampert lead. So I'm thinking maybe Cresselia or Altaria in the front. The first game we brought Cresselia, it was Skarmory in the front. So I'm scared of that. But I think this is the team I'm going to end up going with. We're going to have Altaria in the back, and we're going to try to catch the Azu or Swampert lead. He hasn't led a Swampert yet, so I'm kind of hoping that it's going to be Swampert. Oh, you guys saw the thing there. But yeah, it does end up being the Swampert lead, which is fantastic for us. They end up coming with the Azu, and now I'm just staying in forever on this matchup. We're fighting this matchup to the very end. We have Altaria for the Swampert, and then I imagine it's Skarmory in the back. I think I probably should have shielded that one. But yeah, we're going to end up taking this out. I think they're just going to come in Skarmory and go for like some big farm. But if they go for like a farm down, we're definitely going to get a lot of Future Sights off. Probably get this into Fire Punch range. Hopefully. And yeah, this actually, Future Sights actually do a pretty decent amount. It's a pretty big move in general, and we get stab on it, even though we're very bulky mon, don't do very much damage in a general sense. But we do get it to almost Fire Punch range. It's not quite. I didn't know if this was going to be a Brave Bird or not, but I figured I could just outbulk it. And the second he Brave Birds, I switch because if he tries to stay in, we're going to be doing so much damage with the Dragon Breath, even though they're resisted. But most likely people Brave Bird and dip. So I actually shielded that time because I thought maybe they're running Sludge Wave. I'll shield. You're going to find out now. We got baited. And they do get the Sludge Wave off, but I can't use another shield here. And I'm fine just trying to go for a farm down here. Well, I got scared of getting hit, so I'm just going to go KO that and then have the Dragon Breaths against the Skarmory. I almost shielded here, but I figured I can get to 2 Fire Punches and hold up a shield. It takes Skarmory a ton of time to get to a move. So, yeah, I'm going to just go for the double Fire Punch, and that's GG. So, yeah, those are my battles, and yeah, week 1, we're 2-1. Tough games for sure. I think I really could have won that first one if I had just gone for the Earthquake. But that's neither here or there. I'll take the wins, and GG's to my opponents. And thank y'all for watching this video. If you haven't, definitely sub to the channel. It's right down below that way, I think. Just sub to the channel, like the video. Let me know what you think about me showing some of my factions matches. As the Open Great League specialist, I figure these types of teams probably transfer over to GBL also. So yeah, since I'm not one of the field specialists, I'm doing just open metas. All right, I'll see y'all in the next one.